Bruh, last minute we getting on the flight. This is insane. Oh my god.
Så jag kom in här, gick igenom grinden och satte mig här på soffan och...
Okay, what did you say? He just kept going and I'm like, wait, is he gonna stop?
Where's the food at?
She got a snake. Oh, can I touch it? I don't know. Whose snake is it? Mr. It looks nice enough. Oh my god.
When you play basketball, you always, well, 5 versus 5, double court, you always have a friend that when you go down, he stays. And when you pick out the ball, he throws it all the way for the easy layup. So he's alone on his own for a layup. That's a la guida. There is someone looking for the easy shot.
I decided I needed to get away from New Orleans for a little bit. And I was supposed to fly out yesterday, but the JFK flight was delayed, which would have made me miss my connection. I should have just flew out on the fleet launch, aka the flight here to LaGuardia, early in the morning, and I would have made it. But I didn't think that I would have to do that. So I was trying to make things happen, and they didn't. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just fly out today and spend Thursday and Friday in Puerto Rico and come back on Saturday afternoon. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm about to find me an Uber. My flight doesn't leave from JFK until 1:30. So I got plenty of time. I'm gonna get there and get something to eat and just chill for a little bit. I didn't know this existed. They got a whole parking garage just set up for Ubers and Lyfts and all this kind of stuff, which is really cool. Where's my ride? It said H3. Oh, this is one behind it. Fun begins. So the gate agent came over and she's like walking away. She is early. You don't have to be at the gate until like 30 minutes before the flight's about to take off or leave. But the motherfuckers already lined up. Look at this. So I said, let me line up. I hate being that person, but I'm gonna line up anyway because I don't know what their concerns are. And it's 4 people on standby. See, I'm all the way at the bottom of the standby list. I would zoom in, but I have too much shit in my hands. But I'm number 4 on standby, so I want to make sure I check in. And get my seat. Because as far as I know, all the standby is the same rank. We all S4s. So why are they arguing? I just want to make sure I get on this flight, bro. You gotta get on it. Because I'd be so pissed if I came all the way here just to not be able to go. Standby struggles. Bruh, last minute we getting on the flight. This is insane. Oh my god. Alright, so I have arrived. I made the flight. I'm in Puerto Rico, y'all. Everything's in Spanish. Ooh, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. All right, which way do I go? Exit. I need to call an Uber. It's gonna cost me about $12 to get to my hostel. I booked my hostel when I got on the flight because I didn't know if I was gonna make it or not. So I was not about to book nothing and then not be able to actually use it. I need to go to the baño. Where's the exit again? Baggage claim, ground transportation. I gotta go down this way. But I do need to pee. Man, oh man. I'm excited. I cannot believe we made it last minute. Like last minute, me and that girl made it. And her rank was above me. She was the S3 that I was wondering. I'm like, who the hell is the S3? So I'm outside waiting for my Uber now. It was amazing out here. I don't even know where the Uber was about to pull up. That's the next thing. But I ordered it, so it's on its way. I don't know why I thought I was gonna see a welcome to Puerto Rico sign or something. I ain't seen no welcome to Puerto Rico, nothing. Y'all don't have no sign? Damn. Anyway, this is the view. Thus far. I'm only going about 15 minutes away from the airport, which is perfect. My hostel is very close to everything. It's right by the city center, so I should be good. I'm excited. I'm so excited I made it here. Ooh, child. Baby, I was nervous. I was scared. I was like, don't tell me I came all the way to JFK from LaGuardia to not make it this flight. Man. Time.
First day?
First day.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. No, back, maleta, no?
No, just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one. Press the right button. Somebody's coming, I think. Alright, so I'm staying in the orange room. I'm about to go downstairs and join the WhatsApp group because they do things together as house guests or hostel guests. So they told me that they're going to dinner at 8. This is like the hallway. This is like the library area, I guess. They just gave me a whole tour. There's multiple bathrooms and showers and stuff. That's me. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go to Sizzler with them and get something to eat. Apparently there's a buffet. It's so dark in here. Like, are we trying to conserve light? That's the staff area. There's a dog. Hey, doggy. Hey, doggy. Hello. Hi. You gonna smell me? She's unbothered. We love to see it. This is the front area. There's people out here. Wearing hammocks. This is cute. Quite cute. I'm at the Sizzler for the first time. I vlog, so don't mind me.
I don't know. You have to email back and say I don't.
Broccoli, but I'm gonna try to eat it anyway.
What is this for?
This is one of my assignments due for this semester at Berkeley, and
I'm in the streets, honey. I have no intention of drinking, but I might have to have a drink. I might have to have a shot or something for the sake of being out here. Where are we going? Ready to go. We are heading to La Placita. I thought we was finna go home. I'm out here melting, but they going to another spot. It's all good. I'm gonna get all my little outdoor club fun out tonight, and then the rest of my days here, I'm gonna chill.
What made you move? You're just looking to explore?
Yeah, right?
I was just in Portugal last week, so.
This is beautiful.
Barrialta?
I flew into Lisbon.
Yeah.
It was a good time. I went around Europe and I changed my flight to go back to Lisbon and back to
Naturally.
New York and then back here. Here.
We came back to the hotel because they want me to take my jacket off. They're dragging me back out. I think it's walking distance, so I should be fine. But y'all, I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning. It's 11:31. You used to stay at hostels?
All the time.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship to La Placita, which is up the street. Walkable distance.
I just stopped.
I'm vlogging. It's fine. You already was talking. It's okay.
You heard me.
I cannot. It is midnight in Puerto Rico, San Juan. This is San Juan, right? Yes, right?
Not
I mean,
San Juan.
I mean, it's old San Juan.
No.
Oh, this is
We're in
new
the
San Juan.
mainland. We're in the mainland.
This is mainland San Juan. Okay. You want to be in the vlog? Say hi.
You don't know
You're
me.
too close.
I'm a tech guy. I don't like to be seen.
You a tech guy. You know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get out of here. Where's the food at? She got a snake. Oh, can I touch it?
I don't know.
Whose snake is it?
You can touch it. It looks nice enough.
Ah! Oh my god. Look how big it is. This feels so gross. Oh my god. He out here smoking with the damn snake in his hand. Oh shit, my people left me. Where they went? Sorry, I'm like, where'd they go? I stopped to touch a snake.
out of here.
How's your vlog?
Yeah.
How's your vlog?
I don't know. I don't check. I don't really look at that. Oh, they got food. What's that?
Give me your rating. Give me a 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
A 10. I'm a 10.
I say your vlog.
A 10. It's a 10. What do you mean?
You got 100 million followers?
I don't. Oh, I have to have 100 million followers to be a 10? No.
That's my question.
Ooh. Shake them up. Shake them up. Shake them up. Shake them.
All the vlogs and everything.
Because it's the experience.
Okay.
Why you hating? You hating? Is that hateration in the dancery?
100%. It's the experience for you, the experience for your fans.
Everybody. Everybody.
This is why I disagree.
You think it's for them?
No. Any experience I do is about me and myself and I. I need to know. I need to know.
This is now I don't really eat pork, but I'm gonna eat it because I'm here. It's fine. This is what? Fried pork and French fries and some types of sauces. Dig in. You want me to dig in first? Very crispy.
1 to 10. Give it a rate.
I would give it a 7. Look at you spilling napkins.
Eyes and tease, eyes and tease. You can't see me.
Anyway.
I don't think I'm gonna make it a club, but you know what? I'm here. I won't get fined.
I'm heading back to the hostel, which is just a few feet from La Placita, which is amazing. I'm hot as hell because I've been in this shirt all day, been in these clothes all day. I want to get out of them, take a shower, and lay the hell down. Bro, I was just talking to my Neo yesterday, and I was like, I don't even attract Aries. Why that Negro is an Aries? Crazy as hell. Crazy as absolute hell. But anyway, tomorrow I'm supposed to wake up early so I can go on this tour. I paid for it, so I'm gonna have to get my ass up early. And yeah, I don't really have much else planned. I'm just trying to keep it light. My hair looks crazy. Just trying to keep it light while I was out here because I'm only here for 2 days, so it doesn't make sense to do too much. It's 1:30 in the morning. So I think I missed all the good stuff, breakfast, but I'm definitely gonna take one of these waffles to go. My Uber is like 2 minutes away. So that's the plan. This is ratchet as hell. Got me a little something on my stomach. And that's burnt up. This one looks good. guide is waiting on the rest of the group. It's a party of 4. It's a family. And he said if they don't show up, we're just gonna start and it'll just be me and him. Which is not unusual, because when I was in London, it was just literally me and the tour guide. And it was cool. I don't mind that at all. It's a lot more personal, obviously. But yeah. He told me to move from under the tree because the iguanas be pooping on people. That's crazy. Not the iguanas pooping, I like iguanas.
We got the big island in the middle, what we call Isla Grande. That is maybe where you're staying at. Where you staying at? In San Juan, but here in Old San Juan, or you had to take a car to get here? So you're staying in the main island. Where you staying at?
Main island.
In the main island also. So you went over a bridge.
Yeah.
So Old San Juan is one of those little islands. It's connected with that bridge to the main island over there. But there's more than 100 little islands. The thing is that most of them, nobody lives in them because they're keys. We call them cayos. And they're beautiful. If you have a friend that have a jet ski, I mean, if you live here, or a boat, or all this catamarans that you book and they take you out, you go to the keys. But those keys are beautiful, but there's nothing else. You know, there's no power, there's no fresh water, nobody lives there. You can hang out for the day and come back the same day. There's 3 where people live. Other than the big one, there's 3 more. Vieques, Culebras, which are beautiful, both of them, and Old San Juan where we at. The thing is that this is the only one that connects with the bridge, the others don't. Alright? Okay. Now, Old San Juan is where the Spanish built their base. That's why you see forts like that and castles and things like that, because they were building a base in the 1500s because they were getting people attacking them. Other countries like England and Holland and France and different things like that. So that's why they built a base here. Now, it took 250 years to finish the whole thing. Doesn't look like a typical church, because the thing with this church that they started using in 1756 is that it was not the church. This was the chapel that was behind the church. By the way, the name is Parroquia San Francisco de Asís. That's the name of this church. But it was behind the church, so the church was what we're standing on. You see these tiles, these color tiles going all the way there. This was the church. That's the outline. That's why on the floor, it's a bit blurry and it's all wet. You might not see many of the words, but you got words like this. It's blurry and all that, but you can still see it. That it says what? Altar, right? So the altar of the church was here, obviously facing that way. The entrance was on the other side. In the middle of the church, of the floor, you might see the word Ave, and it's like the center aisle of the church. So the church was here. This was the chapel. In the 1500s, 1700s with England, they stopped sending stuff here. So if they were in a crisis, they're gonna focus on them. And everything stopped. No Martian, nothing was going on. So there was no money to fix the buildings, to fix the church. Many books say that for many years, many soldiers here could not even shoot real cannons because they cannot be wasting ammunition when they practice. Many soldiers, they shot for the first time in the middle of a battle because they could not be wasting the ammunition like that. So again, no money to fix the church, so many buildings started collapsing. And obviously others, they remodel and renovate it, but others, they decided to just, in this case, they opened up this and they kept using this as the church. These stones you see right here are new. By new, I mean less than 10 years, okay? With all this tree. But the one we're gonna take up, this is the original cobblestone right here. Let's keep walking a little bit further because here it stinks a little bit with this. And I'll explain it. Okay, right here. Okay, so the stones you see right now, most of the city have these. These are the original ones. Now, when I say original, the city is 502 years old. This is not 500 years old. It's original, but it's 130 years because they were added 1891. They started buying cobblestones from England. So they're not from Spain or from here, they're from England, from Liverpool. And they started buying cobblestones from those companies over there, that it was cobblestone companies. They did different shapes, different sizes, and the Spanish government chose the size you see. And they were shipped in 1890 and started getting installed 1891. Now, how they built them over there, I wasn't there, but the idea more or less is that they cut stones in rectangle shapes and added a layer of metal slag. Metal slag is when you melt metal, the impurities of the metal, or impurezas in Spanish, that stay on the top floating. It's liquid at the moment because it's melted. They spread that over the stone, and when that dries up, it becomes really hard and it keeps the stone together so it doesn't break. So every stone, according to books, had an inch layer of metal slag over the stone. But that layer throughout the years goes thinner and thinner. Goes down and down and down, and look what's happening. It's already at the stone. This is the layer, and this is the stone. So that layer is not an inch anymore, it's way less. Before, in the 1800s, it was not a neighborhood like this. The main thing they had was 3 little forts. When I say forts, don't think of that big. Little ones with a few cannons only. There were 3, and a slaughterhouse, a big building that is still there. That rectangle building by the water that is all broken on the top. That building that is abandoned, that was El Matadero, the slaughterhouse to kill animals and bulls and cows and pigs to eat. Now remember, in this year, there's no power. So imagine the smell in the slaughterhouse. Dead animals, bad meat, blood everywhere, bugs, bacteria, stinking. So they don't want that mess inside the city. That's why it was built out by the wall and by the water, so they could use the same water to clean up and also throw stuff. For the shark, obviously, and all that. But that was it. The first people that they say that started moving into La Perla as a neighborhood were the workers from the slaughterhouse, and then many people from the mountains looking for better life in the city. Puerto Rico always had hurricanes. That's not something new. We had a big one not too long ago. But we've always had hurricanes. That's nothing new. So many people after hurricane, they would move down to the city because they lost everything over there. So this was the economy here. So they started moving in. Like they didn't fit here anymore because it was already crowded. They started building neighborhoods wherever they would fit. So this is one, Santurce is another one, Barrio Obrero, El Panguito. There's many places, all right? Not only here. Now, years later, 1970s, is when La Perla became a bit more sketchy, you know, drug selling, partying. The police didn't even go down there. There was a police station there, and the guys would shoot at it from inside, shoot at the police station. The police didn't go for many years. To 2010, they didn't go for more than 30 years, all right? So La Perla was a place that it was a hardcore party and that type of thing, okay? Now, it's been getting better or more welcoming for everyone, even for families. Because here the police did a big sweep around 2010 more or less and took many drug lords away. Not everyone, but many. Then Daddy Yankee did a song called Despacito, and the video was filmed down there. On the top it says, Míralo desde arriba al de la guira y corrupto. Anybody know what's a de la guira? I think that's more like a Puerto Rican saying. De la guira is, okay, basketball. Guira is a layup. And you know when you play basketball, I played for a little bit as a kid. I don't play too much right now. But saludos. When you play basketball, you always, 5 versus 5, double court. You always have a friend that when you go down, he stays. And when you pick out the ball, he throws it all the way for the easy layup. So he's alone on his own for a layup. That's a de la guira. There is someone looking for the easy shot. You know, so what it means is look at them from the top, and you could see how the corrupted people want the easy shot. You know, that's what it means. But in this case, the players represent different parties. Now, it came to a point that Puerto Ricans felt Puerto Rican. Let me explain that. Every colony went through this. Are you guys Hispanic, right? From what part of your family? Okay, so I'm sure those countries went through this also, and many colonies, because what I mean by that, let's take us as an example. In those years, people were native. They were not Puerto Ricans. They called themselves Taínos. That was the name of the tribe. When the Spanish started colonizing, they started getting mixed with the Taínos, but then they started bringing people from Africa for slavery, so they started getting mixed with Africans also. But in those years, people were not Puerto Ricans. In those years, if you had a native mother and father, you were native. African mother and father, and African. The same with Spanish. But when the mixing started, if your mother was Spanish or your mother was African, in those years they would call you. They would use the word mulatto. If your father was Spanish and your mother was native, you were mestizo. If someone was a slave that had the chance to escape, that became free but not legally because he escaped, they were called cimarrones, and there were all these names to categorize, to divide the people basically. But it comes to a point that doesn't work, because then you're gonna get a mestizo mixing with a mulatto, and a mulatto with a cimarrón, and this and that and this and that. So you're gonna keep creating names, and it's never ending. So people started feeling more Puerto Rican, 1800s, and that's when they started fighting for a flag, for an anthem, for their own identity. This happened to many countries, even in the U.S. The part of the U.S., part of it was Mexico. The other part was, at some point, the 13 colonies of England. But it comes to a point that they became independent, right? Because these people did not feel English anymore. They felt American. So they fought for the independence and all that, and they got it. So the same happened to Cuba, to here, to all that. Now here, the Puerto Rican flag was created for the first time, 1895. We were still Spain, but at the end of their power, they lost 3 years later to the U.S., but they did a flag. And the flag they created was more or less like the one you saw on the wall, a light blue, a sky blue they call it, azul celeste. Now, that flag lasted 3 years only, because we become USA. So guess what happened? The flag became the USA flag. Puerto Rican flag became illegal. You couldn't have it. It came to a point, obviously, people here were stubborn also, maybe a Hispanic thing. People kept waving it. You don't want me with the flag. Look at me not having it. Look at me in your face. So people kept waving it because they had one already. It came to a point in 1948, and you can look this up if you want to read more about it in the internet, that the U.S. government did the gag law. The gag law was that if you were caught with a flag in your house, even inside your room, because a neighbor maybe told on you, you could go to prison or get a fine. That was happening in 1948. They were trying to make people forget about the Puerto Rican flag and adopt the U.S. flag and to identify by it. That didn't work. In the 50s, they ended up legalizing the flag. The only thing they changed was that the flag that they brought, U.S. power, was the same flag you see, but with a U.S. blue, a darker blue. Not the one you see there either, a darker one. Then it went down to a happy medium. So the flag today, it's not exactly that, but similar to that one. That it's not the U.S. blue or the light blue, it's like in between, like a happy medium.